Hello and welcome to the First Raider News Sports Report of 2017. I'm Luke Cicino.
And I'm Justin Walsh. Okay, so we're going to start off with Alex Pugliosi joining us. He's going to give us the gist in the boys basketball season so far. How are you, Alex?
What's up, Justin? How are you today?
Pretty good. So tell me how the boys are doing so far and their current record.
So the boys basketball team are doing pretty good this year with their record being 7-0, their best start in over 10 years.
That's great. And can you tell me about some of the returning players who have really been contributing to these increased amount of wins?
Seniors Teddy Wilmot and Nigel Nelson are contributing to the team, as well as juniors Tommy Drubulis and Lamont Cruz.
And do they have any hopes and goals for the season so far?
Their biggest hopes is to win the conference and keep opponents from scoring under 40 points per game. That's
great. Thanks, Alex. Wish them the best of luck this season. Now we're going to cut to a highlight reel from the boys basketball tournament that took place this past winter break. Yeah, like you're right in on it. It was so close.
Move on to girls basketball coverage with Cooper Heisey. Cooper?
How's it going, Luke?
So Cooper, how is the team doing compared to last year?
The team, they're off to a little slow start, but they've picked it up. They won the last two games against Plainfield and Clark, so they're now 3-6 on the season.
Great. And who are some returning and key players this year?
Nia Downing is averaging almost a double-double per game with rebounds and points. She's injured right now, but she's made a big contribution. And then Brianna O'Brien's averaging over 10 points per game and is facilitating the offense.
And what are some of the team's goals this season?
The team wants to have an above 500 record, and as they try to do every year, compete for the county title.
All right, thanks, Cooper. We now move on to the team's holiday highlight reel from their tournament.
Scotch Plains Vanwood High School played host to the annual Keith Benavengo Memorial Holiday Tournament over winter break. The Raiders girls basketball team, along with the Plainfield Cardinals, Somerville Pioneers, and Watchung Hills Warriors, participated in the two-day tournament. In the first round, the Raiders were defeated by Somerville 72-40. Junior Abigail Burton led the Raiders with 10 points. For Somerville, Melody Van Ness led the team with 24 points. In the other first-round game, Watchung Hills blew out Plainfield 77-26 behind an interesting double-double from Julia Cunningham, who had 22 points and 11 steals during the game. Somerville went on to win the tournament for the second year in a row, defeating Watchung Hills in the championship game by a score of 60-52. Melody Van Ness again led the Pioneers, this time with 31 points, including 13 free throws. In the consolation game, Scotch Plains Vanwood beat the Cardinals of Plainfield 49-35, thanks to a great second-half performance. The Raiders scored 41 points after halftime, including 24 points in the fourth quarter to put Plainfield away. Junior Brianna O'Brien led the Raiders with 15 points, while fellow junior Nia Downing scored 14 points and grabbed 12 rebounds for a double-double. Sophomore Stephanie DeVizio added 11 points by herself and included 5 steals. It was the Raiders' first win of the young season, as they hope to win more for the rest of the year.
We now move on to Sean Murray with the latest in the boys swimming season. Sean?
Hey Luke, how are you?
So how did the guys do last season?
The boys had a really good season last year, as usual. They ended up making it all the way to the state final, where they lost to a very strong mainland team.
And how are they doing this season?
This season, they're off to a great start. They're 8-1 with their lone loss coming against a very strong Westfield team.
And who are some key athletes this year?
The boys have a very strong group of returning seniors with Brody Rash, Brian Kenny, Chris Bondrovich, and they're expected to lead the team.
And what can we expect for the rest of the season?
Well, the rest of the season, the boys have a few more important meets coming up, but ultimately they'll have their hopes set on the state final again, where they're most likely going to face mainland just like last year. It'll be a tough test for them, but they think they can do it.
Thanks, Sean. We now move on to Male Athlete of the Month with Jack Brady.
All right, and we're back with the Male Athlete of the Month, Jack Brady. Jack, how's life?
It's good. How are you, Liam?
I'm doing pretty good. So you're a varsity basketball player?
Yep.
How's the season going?
It's going good so far. We're 6-0.
Oh, yeah, congratulations.
Thank you.
So what have been the big games so far this year?
Probably the tournament win in South Plainfield. Beat JP Stevens in the finals to win.
Cool. So do you guys have captains or something on the team?
Yeah, our captains are Teddy and Nigel,
Cool.
both seniors.
Nice. So how long have you been playing basketball for?
Probably since I was like 8.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, a while.
And how long have you been on varsity?
Since last year.
All right. So you guys got a game tonight?
Yeah, JP Stevens again.
Oh, yeah. And how are they? Are they any good?
They're not too good.
So you think you pulled a win tonight?
Yeah, we should get a win.
All right. So if I remember correctly, last year you guys weren't too good. So what's been going on different that you guys are super good now?
Yeah, I mean, last year we lost only 3 seniors, so we have a lot of returners, got a lot of depth. So no matter who we put in, everyone's good, so it doesn't matter.
And who are the coaches?
Head coach Steve Siracusa, assistant Sean, and Cook.
Oh, yeah. And what about Mr. Anderson? He's a new guy this year, helping out with the football, and now he's helping out with you guys, right?
Yeah, he's new here.
Yeah, he's doing a pretty good job. He's helping out the good team.
Yeah, he's helping us.
So what position do you play?
I'm a small forward.
All right, so what do you do? What does that consist of?
I'm like a guard and a big guy.
Cool.
Yeah, mix.
So how's the team atmosphere this year? It's strong or?
Oh, that's good. We got a lot of young players, a lot of energy, so
cool.
we just come out strong every game.
Who are some big studs on the team this year that are really, doing good?
We got Cooper Heisey back there,
Yeah,
our
my
center,
man.
doing good this year. Got Teddy, great shooter, Nigel, myself, Tommy Drubulas.
Oh, cool. How about any younger guys that maybe keep an eye out for over the next couple of years?
I'd say Richard Jackson. He's definitely on the rise. Good player.
Yeah, cool. So, all right. So, how many points are you averaging this year?
Right now, I believe I'm averaging around 11.5.
Oh, that sounds pretty good. Little known fact about me, I tend to ball up a little bit, and I actually a couple days ago, me and my pal Alex Lipschitz, we made a little hoop mixtape. So I don't know. I guess we could play that maybe.
Heard about that.
Yeah.
Ain't this what they've been waiting for? You ready? I used to pray for times like this, to rhyme like this, so I had to grind like that, to shine like this. In a matter of time I spent on some locked up in the back of the paddy wagon, cuffs locked on wrist. See my dreams unfold, nightmares come true. It was time to marry the game, and I said, yeah, I do. If you want it, you gotta see it with a clear eye view. Got shorty, she try and bless me like I said I chew, like a sneeze. Please for them trick and squeeze, I'm getting cream. Never let them get in between of what we started. Look, but I'm lying hearted. They love me when I was stuck and they hated when I departed. I go and get it regardless. Draw it like I'm an artist, no crawling. Went straight to walking with foreigns in my garages are foreign.
All right, so before we wrap it up, little question I like to ask. You just had a rough day at school and you go home. It's a Friday night. What are you going to do?
I mean, have practice after school, go home, eat dinner, then either hang out with my friends or go to the Y to put some more work in, work on my shot.
Get better, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's all I got for you. Thanks for coming by.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
And now we're joined by Katie Scott, who's going to tell us all about the girls' swimming season so far. Katie?
Hi, Justin.
So how are the girls doing so far, and what's their current record?
So far, they're off to an amazing start. Their record currently is 8-1 with a tough loss against Immaculate Heart.
That's great. And who are some of the returning swimmers that are really contributing to their great record?
Some returning varsity swimmers this season are junior Erica Frazier and senior Stephanie Judge.
And are there any underclassmen that really stand out to you this year?
Yeah, some standout underclassmen this season are sophomores Rachel DiFabrizio and Caroline Warren. They've really been exceeding expectations this season.
And what do they wish to succeed this season?
They wish to get as far as they can in the county and state tournaments despite the loss of some very talented sprinters last year.
Thanks, Katie. Now we're going over to Max Moore and the local sports board. Max?
The New York Giants finished the year at 11-6. Their season came to an end at the hands of Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers by the score of 38-13. However, looking forward, they have a nice core young player group, including Sterling Shepard, rookie wide receiver who had 8 touchdowns this season. Going forward, I think they should draft an offensive lineman in the draft, as Eric Flowers has not been getting the job done all year. For example, someone like Ryan Remchek, the offensive tackle/guard of Wisconsin, would be a great pickup for the New York Giants. On the other hand, the New York Jets finished the year 5-11 with another circus year. They have a lot of holes to fill going into next season. Some holes include quarterback, offensive lineman, cornerback, middle linebacker, and safety. I think they should draft either an offensive lineman or quarterback. A great pickup would be offensive lineman Cam Robinson, who's an offensive tackle, 6'6", 325 pounds out of the University of Alabama. If not, maybe national champion Deshaun Watson, the quarterback out of Clemson. He's a great runner and passer and threw for over 400 yards for the second consecutive year in the national championship game. It'll be interesting to see what the Jets do in this year's upcoming draft. In basketball news, the New York Knicks are 17-21. They've had disappointing loss to the Pelicans and Bucks where they've blown 17-point leads. Carmelo Anthony is averaging 22 points per game this year. Their lack of depth continues to haunt the team. They have upcoming games against division rivals such as the Toronto Raptors and the Boston Celtics. On the other side of town, the Brooklyn Nets are 8-29. They have been competitive but cannot seem to play consistent. Jeremy Lin has been hurt with a hamstring that has haunted the team for up to 2 weeks now. His timetable is unannounced. The team is still rebuilding, and there's not a bright future as they do not have the draft picks in this year or next year's draft. I hope they can turn it around soon. Now over to Allie and the Pulse.
Thanks, Max. The boys basketball team has been doing amazing this season with an undefeated record of 9-0. Let's see how students are reacting to their winning streak.
All right, I'm here with Mr. Anderson, who's been helping out with the boys basketball team, and they're 5-0 now. So what's going on? What's new with the team?
Nothing, man. Everybody's putting together a good effort. Everybody's committing to the team, team first. Everybody's really playing well lately.
All right, cool. Thank you. All right, I'm here with Ian Salato. Ian, what's up, man?
Nothing much.
All right, cool. So we got the boys varsity basketball teams on a 5-0 win streak, and that's like the longest they've had a win streak in a long time. So what are your thoughts about that?
I think that's pretty cool. I think that shows that our school is really committing to practicing and stuff. Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem.
Here with Alex Levy. Alex, how you doing?
Good.
All right, so the basketball team are on a 5-0 win streak. What are your thoughts about that?
Great for the program.
All right. All right, I'm here with my man's Kevin. What's up, man?
What's good with y'all, man? How y'all doing?
Good. All right, so we got the basketball team. They're off to a great start. They're 5-0. So what are your thoughts about that?
Damn, man. That's crazy, man. I didn't even expect that to happen, man. Yo, salute, bro. Salute, man.
All right, thanks. Have a good one, man.
You too, man.
All right, I'm here with Maya Dunches. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Not bad. So any thoughts on the undefeated basketball season?
I think it's really impressive considering how bad they were last year, so it's a big step up.
All right, thanks.
With Super Bowl 51 only weeks away, some students have already predicted who they think will be in the championship. Let's see what their predictions were.
I'm here with junior Anthony Miglino. In the beginning of the year, you made a prediction that the Raiders and the Redskins would be in the Super Bowl for the NFL this come February. So what are your thoughts on that, and who do you think now will be in the Super Bowl?
Well, I think it was a disappointing result, to say the least. Both teams injury-plagued and got unlucky. if I were to be completely honest, I think it's going to be a Packers-Patriots Super Bowl.
You don't think the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to make it all the way this year?
They have a chance. It could be one or the other.
No, thank you. I'm here with my fellow junior, Carrie Regan. Carrie, what two teams do you think are going to meet in the Super Bowl final?
The Packers and the Steelers.
Who do you think is going to come out victorious?
The Packers.
I disagree with that, but thank you. I'm here with junior Matthew Zuka. Matthew, this year the NFL has been a crazy ride. Who do you think is going to come out in the end and win it? And who do you think they're going to beat in the Super Bowl? So, in other words, what's the matchup going to be?
I think that the matchup is going to be the Seahawks and the Patriots, as in the previous Super Bowl, because both teams have good experience in both the postseason and Super Bowl experience, and both have very well-developed teams, and I think in the end the Patriots are going to come out on top.
Well, I hate to correct you, but last Super Bowl was the Panthers versus the Broncos. The Super Bowl before that was Patriots, Seahawks. I'm here with sophomore Isabel Malasina. Isabel, who do you think is going to go to the Super Bowl this year?
I don't know.
I'll give you some options. There's the Steelers, Patriots. Then on the other side, you got the Cowboys. You got the Packers, the Seahawks.
The Packers? Because didn't they just win a game? Yeah, the Packers.
For Wrestling Alumni Night, Raider News live streamed the event for the first time. It was the first sports event that we have live streamed. For future live streams, we will be recording the girls Westfield basketball game on January 21st, girls against Rahway and boys against Westfield on January 22nd, and the boys wrestling match against Union on February 1st. Here's some highlights from the wrestling alumni match from last Friday.
Remember to come out and support all of our winter sports teams, and we wish them nothing but the best of luck this season. Until next time, I'm Justin Walsh.
And I'm Luke Cicino.
And thank you for joining us. We'll see you again next time.
All right, that was pretty good.